Hello, welcome back to FlightPad. I'm Andy and I'm going to give you a bit of an overview of some of the things you might want to consider in terms of getting yourself airborne and getting your flying career off the ground. So what we're going to cover is all the important things that you need to do to make sure that the journey you take is the right one for you. So the first of all, we'll talk about Googling it, and that may sound rather obvious, but you'll be amazed what you can find through a web search. Then we'll talk about booking a flight. It's one of the most important parts of your journey. It's actually getting that first taste of real flight, as that will form your plan and your intent for the rest of your future career. Then it's the medical, a vital part of making sure that you're able to gain the Class 1 medical that you need to be able to continue through as a commercial pilot. Then we'll talk about developing your skill sets and how you can make yourself stand apart from the crowd, before talking about pathways into your career, and importantly, free flying. You'd be really surprised at how much free flying is out there. So what we're going to cover is all the important things that you need to do to make sure that the journey you take is the right one for you. So the first of all, we'll talk about Googling it, and that may sound rather obvious, but you'll be amazed what you can find through a web search. Then we'll talk about booking a flight. It's one of the most important parts of your journey. It's actually getting that first taste of real flight, as that will form your plan and your intent for the rest of your future career. Then it's the medical, a vital part of making sure that you're able to gain the Class 1 medical that you need to be able to continue through as a commercial pilot. Then we'll talk about developing your skill sets and how you can make yourself stand apart from the crowd, before talking about pathways into your career, and importantly, free flying. You'd be really surprised at how much free flying is out there. So Google it. This may sound really obvious, however you'll be amazed how much is out there that people haven't found out about. So if you want to learn to fly, apart from the music titles that come up first, the Civil Aviation Authority comes up next, and they go through the different forms of recreational flying, which at this stage is probably where you want to get things started, so that you can find out the information and also find out what you enjoy most about flying. The other things you'll find on there is the best free flight simulators. If you pop flight simulators into Google, again that comes up with lots of different things that you can do from the comfort of your own home, and particularly in this current lockdown. Flying scholarships. We'll talk about these a bit later, but if you do a Google search, you'll see the plethora of different organisations that are out there to help you on your way. Google it. This may sound really obvious, however you'll be amazed how much is out there that people haven't found out about. So if you want to learn to fly, apart from the music titles that come up first, the Civil Aviation Authority comes up next, and they go through the different forms of recreational flying, which at this stage is probably where you want to get things started, so that you can find out the information and also find out what you enjoy most about flying. The other things you'll find on there is the best free flight simulators. If you pop flight simulators into Google, again that comes up with lots of different things that you can do from the comfort of your own home, and particularly in this current lockdown. Flying scholarships. We'll talk about these a bit later, but if you do a Google search, you'll see the plethora of different organisations that are out there to help you on your way. Booking a flight. It may sound really obvious, and I'm not trying to be facetious, but you'd be amazed the number of people I've met who actually haven't taken that first step, but they know they want to be a pilot. So all I'd say is, if you are near a gliding club, that's a brilliant way of getting some real hands-on experience that will create a great foundation for your flying career. Similarly, the light aircraft and power flying options are really good ways of seeing what your training path would look like to get you to that ultimate flight deck. And then, of course, if you want to, come and see for real the 737 that we've got at FlightPad. You'd be very welcome to come and have a go. There'll be some evenings coming up soon once we're back open again out of lockdown, and you can come and see firsthand what it takes to become an airline pilot. Once you have decided that this is the career you want, one of the most vital things that you need to be able to pass is your Class 1 medical. Regardless of anything else, without this you will not be able to get or maintain a license that enables you to do the commercial operations that you want to be involved with. To that end, although it's a lot of money, it's something to consider investing in quite early on in your pathway and your journey to the flight deck. Once you have decided that this is the career you want, one of the most vital things that you need to be able to pass is your Class 1 medical. Regardless of anything else, without this you will not be able to get or maintain a license that enables you to do the commercial operations that you want to be involved with. To that end, although it's a lot of money, it's something to consider investing in quite early on in your pathway and your journey to the flight deck. Pilot competencies are a key part of your evidence-based training, which is part of the route that you will take to the flight deck. You can start this right away, developing team working, leadership, and difficult situation, how to manage those elements are really core skills that you will also need as well as your technical skills on the flight deck. Therefore, whether it's being a barista or whether it's working in a restaurant, in a supermarket, or just playing lots of sports and team activities, whatever your weaknesses or strengths are, try and build that skill set so that you're ready. There's some other lessons throughout the whole of the FlightPad membership website, and all I'd say is have a little look there and try and see how you could develop your skill set to make sure you stand out compared to others. Pilot competencies are a key part of your evidence-based training, which is part of the route that you will take to the flight deck. You can start this right away, developing team working, leadership, and difficult situation, how to manage those elements are really core skills that you will also need as well as your technical skills on the flight deck. Therefore, whether it's being a barista or whether it's working in a restaurant, in a supermarket, or just playing lots of sports and team activities, whatever your weaknesses or strengths are, try and build that skill set so that you're ready. There's some other lessons throughout the whole of the FlightPad membership website, and all I'd say is have a little look there and try and see how you could develop your skill set to make sure you stand out compared to others. Having done those initial steps, you're probably getting a fair idea as to which pathway you would like to take to get your commercial aviation career off the ground. All of them are valid methods, and all I'd say is you need to try and work out which one suits your learning style and is going to give you the best way of getting into the career that you want. There's some other lessons throughout the whole of the package that you can draw on to help you form your own personal profile and plan. And of course, if you need any help, come and visit us on one of the evenings, whether that's online or in person, and we'll happily help you run through what options might work best for you. Having done those initial steps, you're probably getting a fair idea as to which pathway you would like to take to get your commercial aviation career off the ground. All of them are valid methods, and all I'd say is you need to try and work out which one suits your learning style and is going to give you the best way of getting into the career that you want. There's some other lessons throughout the whole of the package that you can draw on to help you form your own personal profile and plan. And of course, if you need any help, come and visit us on one of the evenings, whether that's online or in person, and we'll happily help you run through what options might work best for you. Flying for free. Well, this always amazes me. There are so many organisations out there, and a lot of them are not known by people in terms of the brilliant work that they do to help encourage and engage the next generation of aviators. The Air League is very close to my heart and gave me an opportunity when I was younger, and as a result, I support it heavily still to this day. And all I'd say is there's some fantastic opportunities there to get you into aviation, and it's just going from strength to strength. So check them out. The Royal Aeronautical Society, they do a whole host of fantastic activities and different methods and different career path information to get you into the career. So again, another good place to look. The British Gliding Association is where I started my passion for aviation. Again, a fantastic organisation with junior gliding centres across the UK. There's so many different ways of getting yourself airborne in a cost-effective manner. The Royal Aero Club is the collection of all of the different air sports in the United Kingdom. They offer some fantastic bursaries to help you along the way. If you're into aerobatics, the British Aerobatic Association, also in conjunction with the British Women's Pilots Association, do some other, again, grants and loans, as well as different scholarships to help you on your way. Airability, RAFA Youth, and also the Air Pilots are other organisations that, again, I think they're fantastic in what they do. They really give some fantastic opportunities, and again, we'll talk about that more in the coming weeks as to what specific things are out there to help you on your way. But importantly, all of these organisations give away over £300,000 worth of flying a year. Yep, I'm not making it up. £300,000 plus is given away in flying scholarships of some form. So get back onto Google, find out exactly what your passion is, and as well as investing in your own future, have a look and see what free flying is out there. Best of luck. Flying for free. Well, this always amazes me. There are so many organisations out there, and a lot of them are not known by people in terms of the brilliant work that they do to help encourage and engage the next generation of aviators. The Air League is very close to my heart and gave me an opportunity when I was younger, and as a result I support it heavily still to this day. And all I'd say is there's some fantastic opportunities there to get you into aviation, and it's just going from strength to strength, so check them out. The Royal Aeronautical Society, they do a whole host of fantastic activities and different methods and different career path information to get you into the career. So again, another good place to look. The British Gliding Association is where I started my passion for aviation. Again, a fantastic organisation with junior gliding centres across the UK. There's so many different ways of getting yourself airborne in a cost-effective manner. The Royal Aero Club is the collection of all of the different air sports in the United Kingdom. They offer some fantastic bursaries to help you along the way. If you're into aerobatics, the British Aerobatic Association, also in conjunction with the British Women's Pilots Association, do some other, again, grants and loans, as well as different scholarships to help you on your way. Airability, RAFA Youth, and also the Air Pilots are other organisations that, again, I think they're fantastic in what they do. They really give some fantastic opportunities, and again, we'll talk about that more in the coming weeks as to what specific things are out there to help you on your way. But importantly, all of these organisations give away over £300,000 worth of flying a year. Yep, I'm not making it up. £300,000 plus is given away in flying scholarships of some form. So get back onto Google, find out exactly what your passion is, and as well as investing in your own future, have a look and see what free flying is out there. Best of luck. Once booking a flight, it may sound really obvious, and I'm not trying to be facetious, but you'd be amazed the number of people I've met who actually haven't taken that first step that they know they want to be a pilot. So all I'd say is if you are near a gliding club, that's a brilliant way of getting some real hands-on experience that will create a great foundation for your flying career. Similarly, the light aircraft and power flying options are really good ways of seeing what your training path would look like to get you to that ultimate flight deck. And then, of course, if you want to, come and see for real the 737 that we've got at FlightPad. You'd be very welcome to come and have a go. There'll be some evenings coming up soon once we're back open again out of lockdown, and you can come and see firsthand what it takes to become an airline pilot. Hello, welcome back to FlightPad. I'm Andy, and I'm going to give you a bit of an overview of some of the things you might want to consider in terms of getting yourself airborne and getting your flying career off the ground.